start my computer before it is effective. So obviously, because I would use my head, I would put it back on. Now, if you are paranoid and security minded, you can put it right up. And it'll recommend it if you routinely install new software and visit unfamiliar websites. Now, that's going to be a pain in the butt because you're going to get pop-ups all the time. So leave it there by default. Okay, so that's your user account control settings. Basically, that's what that is. And it is choose when to be notified about changes to your computer. Okay, it's a security feature that they're building. Now, you can turn it off if you are I would say, well into computers in a big way. Okay. Now, let's go back to the start button and go to PC, or sorry, getting started. Now, Get Windows Live Essentials is basically, we'll talk about that later on, it's a program. Back up your files. Now, back up your files can be done a number of ways. Okay, back up or restore your files. Select another backup to restore files from or recover the system settings on your computer. Now you can create what they call a system image, or you can create a system repair disk. Okay, so if you want to create a system image, or say you want to create a system repair disk, you click create a system repair disk. And it is exactly what it says. Okay, it'll say select CD, DVD drive and insert a blank disk into the drive. Okay, a system repair disk can be used to boot your computer. It also contains Windows system recovery tools that can help you recover Windows from a CS error or restore your computer from a system image. Now, backup is very important. Now, even though you back up, at home, and you have photographs that are very precious to you on your computer, and you don't have any copies. Okay, you can use another method of backing up on the internet, which is a program called Dropbox. Okay, now Dropbox will give you 2 gigs of storage space free. And you can pay for the rest if you want more. Okay, there is a number of sites that do that, so I will talk about that wee program for backing up in a minute or two. Okay, so we want to go back to start, back to getting started. Add new users. Now, all control panels on new users accounts. Okay, now PC administrator. Now, what that means is if you have more than one person using your computer at home, and you want to have an account for them so they have their own personal details, and you have yours. Maybe they are doing something on their computer and they want to keep it personal, and they don't want you to see it. This is only if you're sharing a computer, okay? Or if your son wants to use your computer or your daughter to do their homework, and they want to save their homework, they would want their own account. Okay, so you could basically here is this manages your credits. Okay, create a password or reset disk. Now, this one here, create a password or reset disk. It's basically, if you have a password on your computer for getting in and you forget it, and you know yourself, if you don't know your password, your computer, if you have it set up that you have to type a password in, it's not going to go past the Windows login screen because you can't remember the password. So you can use this here, this wee feature called create a password reset disk. And basically, it gives you the option of using the disk to reset your password. Okay, so it's a safety thing. It gets you back in. Okay. Manage your file encryption, stuffy kids. We'll talk about that later. Configure advanced users and profile properties and change my environmental values. Okay. Now, This one here is change your account name. If I want to change my account name from PC to something else, basically I would click this button.